ইয়ে কই, নাদিত কই?
এই যে
তোরা খুঁজে পাচ্ছে না রোল কম্পিউটার।
আমি রোল 20 নাই মনে হয়, এই জন্য
কতদিন পরে আসলাম গার্ডেন টেনে। এক ক্রেতারে মাইরে বিমান ভাই আছে?
কিন্তু কথা হচ্ছে আগের সেশন তো আমি রেকর্ড করি না, কিন্তু আগের সেশন কয় নাম্বার সেশন ছিল
তা তো মনে নেই। গার্ডেন টেনে হচ্ছে আমার কাছে লেখা নাই আর কি, সেশন ওয়াইজ ডেট লেখা আছে।
2 মাস আগে একটা স্ট্রিম হয়েছে, ওটা হচ্ছে 28 নাম্বার সেশন ছিল, তারপরে মনে হয় আর কোনো কিছু হয় না নাকি?
না, তারপরে আর
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, তার মানে 29 হয়ে গেছে, 30 হবে এটা তাইলে।
30 দিতে হবে।
মাঝখানে আমার কাজ পড়লো, তারপরে এবার কেউ ছিল না।
বেশি সমস্যা হচ্ছে যে লোক না থাকে।
তারপর মাঝখানে একটা সেশন আমি রেকর্ড করছিলাম না, ওইটার কাউন্ট হয় না, সো এটা 30 হবে।
আমাদের 2 মাস হয় নাই, প্রায় 1 মাসের কাছাকাছি হচ্ছে।
হ্যাঁ, বাট কিছু বলতে না যে 28 নাম্বার হচ্ছে 2 মাস আগে হয়েছে।
হ্যাঁ, তারপরে 1 মাস গ্যাপ ছিল, তারপরে একটা হয়েছে যেটা তোমার ওই যে 3 জন মিলে 6 জন চালাইতেছিলেন। আবার 1 মাস গ্যাপ হয়ে আবার আজকে হইতেছে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ,
মাসিক হয়ে গেছে যা অবস্থা।
এই প্লেলিস্ট থেকে বাইর করলাম কয় নাম্বার। 30.
So last we left off, band of brothers to travel from Fashion into the Mirrorbug forest in hopes of finding more clues about the malevolent spirit, the Preta, that was plaguing a certain family in Fashion, the one who housed you for your stay in the city. You managed to know that
Holy abyssal.
You managed to know Abyssal.
Abyssal তো করলো। Prolonged abyssal. To start a session after 1 month. আমি এত গেজাইছি আমার ওয়েডিং ইনভিটেশন আমারে পাঠাচ্ছে কি ভাই?
কি দেয় ভাই?
সেই
কি দিয়ে পাঠাইছে ভাই?
আমারই পাঠাইছে।
হ্যালো, আমার কথা কেটে যাইতেছে নাকি? আমি গেজায় যাইতেছি, হঠাৎ করে দেখি।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, আপনার ওই যে একটা বাতাস দিয়ে কেটে গেল, আবার গেছে। হ্যাঁ, আবার গেছে। হ্যাঁ, এবার আবার আসছে।
ওকে, কেটে গেলে বলবে। হ্যাঁ, কারণ কি আমার এদিক থেকে কোনো সিগন্যাল নাই যে কেটে যাইতেছে বা কিছু।
ওকে।
So you travel to the middle of the Mirrorbug forest, where you find a profane shrine, which you gather that was used to summon the Preta to this world. You find remains of a humanoid, along with a few signs and a possible location the perpetrator has headed to. After investigating the area thoroughly and then collecting part of the relic used to summon the Preta, you start traveling back to town on your boat. You spend the rest of the day traveling along the river. Roll a D100, any one of you. Roll two D100s actually.
And that's two.
83. Okay. Ah shit, আমি চায় চিনি দিই নাই। দাঁড়া, চিনি কই আর নেই। মুখটা খারাপ হয়ে গেছে। কথা
TT going on here?
কথা শোনা যায়?
যায় ভাই।
Okay. You start traveling along the river path. Along the way, you encounter a few netizens of the forest, different beasts. But your previous path through the river, where you slayed a few of the more higher order predators, seems to have scared off most of the other creatures that would have been a hindrance to you. You make good time, and by evening, you dock at the port, the small ranger outpost port of Fashion. The rangers and the outposts, as the boat docks, starts moving around the different objects, checking on the boat for any kind of required repairs. The crew of the boat starts reboarding, and so do you. So, you're back at Fashion once again as the sun sets in the west with a red hue on the western skies. Behind the mountain, as the shadow of the mountain itself extends, covering Vashan gradually. As you find yourself with new information and a new goal. What do you do next?
So, shall we check on the family that you left at the temple?
Bye.
আমি শুনতেছি, কন্টিনিউ করো, আমি দোকানে আসছি একটু।
কন্টিনিউ তো হচ্ছে। কই আদম ভাই কই? এখন আর শোনা যায় না তো। আদম ভাই রোজ আছে।
Hello.
হ্যাঁ, so
Uh,
we're going to check up on the family we left.
okay. আচ্ছা, তুমি শ্যাল বললে তো আমি ভাবলাম তুমি পার্টির বাকিদেরকে জিজ্ঞেস করতেছো নাকি?
এবার তারা তো সবাই সহমতি দিচ্ছে আর কি। দোকান
সহমত ভাই,
Okay.
সহমত।
আমার পাশ থেকে হ্যাঁ,
So you go to the temple and find Calliope and Eladriel there. They seem to be safe. It does not seem the barrier you guys have created have been affected. And
আবার গেল। এটা কি হইতাছে হঠাৎ করে?
এটা ডিসকর্ডের প্রবলেম হইতেছে কোনো, কারণ কি আমার নেটওয়ার্ক হইতেছে।
হ্যাঁ,
Network-
এটা তো
আপনি ভাই মাইকের সেন্সিটিভিটিটা একটু কমান তো, নাকি আপনার মাইকে একটু ক্যাচ করতেছে না সামথিং, বুঝলাম না। এই যে আবার
আবার গেল। এটা অন্য চ্যানেলে সেন্ড
অন্য চ্যানেলে নামান তো আমাকে সবাই।
দাঁড়াও। হ্যালো,
হ্যাঁ, হ্যালো।
হ্যাঁ, আমার মাইকের সেন্সিটিভিটি, কারণ কি আমার তোমরা আওয়াজ শুনতে না পেলেও এখানে আমার ডিটেক্ট হচ্ছে, ওই যে গ্রিন বর্ডার দেখাইতেছে আমাকে।
হ্যাঁ, সেটা তো আমরাও দেখতেছি। আমরা ওই সময়ই বলতেছি, ওই সময় আপনার পিন বোর্ডে দেখাচ্ছে বা আওয়াজ পাচ্ছে না।
হ্যাঁ,
আচ্ছা, এখানে কন্টিনিউ করেন তো, ওটা চ্যানেলের প্রবলেম কিনা
হ্যাঁ।
দেখুন।
ওইটাই। As you engage with
লোক, এটা চ্যানেলেরই না, আপনার আবার গেছে।
see,
কি রে ভাই, মানে একটা সেশন করবো।
সেটাও ঠিক করা হবে। দাঁড়াও, আমি মোবাইল থেকে এসে দেখি হয় কিনা ঠিক।
হ্যাঁ,
হ্যালো, শোনা যায় কথা?
হ্যাঁ, কথা শোনা যাচ্ছে।
Okay. So, as you engage in further conversation with Calliope and Eladrin about your journey, the monk of the temple, the human monk, walks out and he sees you and goes, "Ah, you are back. There was someone who came looking for you today morning. I informed them that you left in some urgent business, did not give them any details, but they said that they have something important to talk to you about. So I told them to return tomorrow morning. I hope that is alright with you."
Um, I mean, tomorrow morning means today morning? Is I mean, tomorrow morning.
তোমরা সকালে গিয়ে সব বিকেলে চলে আইসো। হ্যাঁ,
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
তোমরা
এখন তো
সকালে
সকাল
গিয়ে
হয়ে
সন্ধ্যায়
গেছে।
আইসো। হ্যাঁ, হ্যাঁ।
Yes. Who was this? You didn't give any name?
I have not seen him before. Leonin.
Leonin as in the Ref Leonin.
Yes, seems like a knight of some sort.
Okay, that's fine. It'll be okay. We'll be leaving tomorrow as well, but hopefully he comes back before we leave.
Let's see. Well, I told him to come tomorrow morning, so hopefully he will arrive before you leave. And if he does not, then that's that.
Any idea where he's staying, or he just left?
He did not give me any details. I did ask him where he was staying. He said not in the city. He said his faith prevents him from dwelling the night in cities. So I did not push the matter further. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, understandable. Was there any problem while we were gone? No attacks?
Not really. The day was safe, but the kind of malevolent spirits you talk about generally are stronger at night. But hopefully the barrier will hold. At least nothing has gotten in so far.
Hopefully, and is it okay if we remain here for the night as well with them? Or
You're welcome to.
thank you for that. We'll be staying the night here.
I will maybe get some arrangements done for you to sleep. There are many rooms in the temple, so I would have to make arrangements in the main hall. Hope that is all right with you.
Yeah, sure.
He nods and leaves the room. Calliope goes, well, I know this is for all safety and such, but is there any reason I can't bring my stuff here in the temple? I could have worked here. And her mother goes, It is a temple, it's not your workshop. You will make a mess out here with oil and all those things you work with. It's better not to use them here. Anyways, so how long do we have to stay in the temple? Do you have any idea? What should we do? Is there anything we can do that might help? Hello?
Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, just to stay here, we do have leads, as I said before. Should you guys should be able to continue with your normal lives in 2 to 3 days, hopefully, if we manage to succeed, which we will try our best. Yes.
I see. Thank you. You were just guests in the town and you made your time to help us out in this situation. I'm extremely grateful for that. Not many people would do that for people who they just met.
Well, I mean, you guys did provide us a shelter, as well as your daughter seemed to be friends with a family of one of ours. It's it was bound to be.
Well, I guess you have a long day tomorrow. Think we better get some sleep. I'll check with the temple kitchen if they have something prepared for dinner already.
Yes. So the room that is provided for us, is it big enough for set up a tiny hut?
Yeah, it's a hall.
It's a
It's a
hall, right?
full-on hall. It's the main entrance hall of the temple. You guys are sleeping there. There are not many rooms. It has like two rooms for the priests. The priests left one room for Calliope and her mother, and they shifted to the same room for the time being. So there is only the hall left. There is no other room.
Well, so I'll just call everyone. So us and the other two. So that's eight, eight of us, and I'll has the tiny hut, and I'll remain there. I do not have that much to do, so I'll remain there and work on what I have in the tiny hut, and the others can leave. The tiny hut is just there. If
Okay.
needed.
Anyone else doing anything?
By the way, weren't we
Watching my brother.
working on Inros something?
Okay, Ignore is
Maybe-
just standing behind you, watching, as
By
he
the-
always does when he casts.
Weren't we working on Inros amulet or something?
And we have the materials. I need to prepare them to working condition. I think I need about 2 days,
Oh, okay.
2 or 3 days. I think after that, I think we can go full volume on it and finish that.
All right then. I'll work on a scroll, I guess, or talisman.
Which scroll are you working on?
Let's do with invisibility.
Visibility. Okay, you get 2 hours of work done.
Okay.
Okay.
স্ক্রোল ওয়ার্ক টাইমে কি কোনো আচ্ছা
তো সব টেবিলই আছে এই দেখতে পাচ্ছি।
কোথায় টেবিল আছে? নতুন টেবিল আছে নাকি?
নতুন টেবিল দিছে না?
পিএইচপি তেই তো দিছে
ধরেন যে একটা স্ক্রিনশট মাইরা এসে দিতেছি।
Upload
বলতে
করে।
মানে ডিসকর্ডের টেক্সট।
So the night passes peacefully. You all have your dinner. You take a peaceful sleep. Are you guys taking watches?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Those who are taking watches, just roll a perception check, general perception check.
Oh. So I will, by the way, before we go for the long rest, I'll
Okay.
prepare the water spirit crystal.
Okay.
We have more than what we need, so I'll just prepare the portion
Yeah.
we need.
One thing, by the way, can Preta like switch between like ethereal plane or like normal plane, or like we can always see Preta?
Well, from what you know, it can traverse in border ethereal,
Okay.
but it can't go back to its plane, which is the deep ethereal.
Okay. So in that case, I'll look through ethereal side to see if it's like lingering around the area or something.
Okay. You do see a lack of spirit in the area, actually,
Okay.
when you go into the ethereal side.
So perception is 19.
19. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else keeping watch?
Ignorant 20.
So during my watch,
দুজন হয়েছে।
so during my watch, I'll not only be like at the hall, I'll be around
ভাই
the
নাই কোন আছে
I'll be around the vicinity, like maybe like on
Okay,
top of the roof or
you
so.
are going out in the temple area and going up on the roof, checking on the outside. Okay, got it. Anyone else is taking watch? আরেকজন watch লাগবে তো।
আপনার যে কি জানো সে নাম কি জানো
I know.
I will take.
Okay. ইন্দ্র রোল করো আয়নের জন্য। তার ক্যারেক্টার শিট তোমার কাছে আছে তো অলরেডি।
Natural one.
Okay.
doesn't matter how good it is
She ain't feeling it.
I mean, it does. It does.
it does
Keep,
sorry, it's not a feeling.
yeah.
I mean any role matters
Attack roll ছাড়া
Apart
বাকি
from
সব রোলে
attack roll. Yeah.
but she does not have that high of a bonus.
Yeah,
like,
that's not fucking
okay,
plus 12 or something.
Yeah. So, okay. The watch is more or less boring. Being, first of all, inside the hall and even outside the town itself is more or less silent, except the few dogs and cats that pass by the place at the middle of the night. You don't see much.
Okay, that's good.
You don't see any sign of the Preta that is today. Seems like whoever was controlling the Preta had some sense that there is some resistance and they might be preparing, or the Preta has not been sent today, for some reason.
Okay, that's good.
You complete your watches, and eventually the sun rises in the east as the golden light of the morning
Oh, the sun.
filters filters through the tinted glass windows on the side of the temple and through the tiny hut. You all wake up to a beautiful late autumn morning. The chirping of birds and the cool breeze filters in through the doors. And as you go outside and look around, it's a bright day with small specks of clouds that float in the sky as a remembrance of the gone monsoon and as a welcome to the upcoming winter. The brightness of the day almost hiding the dark secrets and the happenings, grim happenings that has happened in the city, the town, in the recent few days. As you have your meal for the morning and freshen, getting ready for the journey, you hear a heavy footstep outside the temple with sounds of heavy metal boots clanging on the stone floor. Not unlike when Ignore walks around, followed by the temple door opening, and in the golden sunlight you see a figure with
A nigger? Oh,
incredible presence. Quite tall, even taller than Ignore, about 7 feet tall,
Ay,
bulky.
ay, ay, yo, we have a competition on hand.
Okay,
We have a competition on hand. Why is it taller than me? Why?
seven
Hmm.
feet tall, bulky. Uh,
তো
Brace.
ওসিফ ভাই এনে চলে আইছে?
his face almost a
It's a target.
melanistic black of that of a great cat, and
Oh, the
a
Leone.
mane and
Today we are going to have a battle.
a mane of dark black hair uh,
We are
uh,
going to
and
for kingdom.
what would be a beard, but on a lion's face is just a whole mane that flows down to his shoulder and to almost below his chest, tied in two braids that run across the side of his cheeks down to his breastplate. Wearing this dark black armor, which gives a greenish sheen in the morning light, wielding a glaive that is as tall as him and has a similar sheen to the blade. Uh, bluish, golden, gold and blue cape, half cape, hangs behind them. He walks in, sees you, and gives a slight bow and a nod. And then in a booming voice that almost reverberates the windows inside, not akin to that of not dissimilar, not dissimilar to that of a lion's roar. He says,
Perfect timing to
I have been waiting to meet you.
Why?
It is great to finally make your acquaintance.
Who is he speaking to?
towards us.
You are towards you.
Mm,
Oh, glad to make your acquaintance. You must be the Leonid that came yesterday.
Thank God you are Leonid, not Leoren.
আর এই জায়গায় একটা রিপাত ভাই উঠে মারামারি মাথায় দিছে তৌসিফ ভাই চলে আইছে মারার জন্য
আহ, সে সে তার এমনি হঠাৎ স্বপ্ন আইছে লিওরেন আইছে দেখে দেখবে লিওরেন আইলে ওকে এক সেকেন্ড let me see my note because I made his character like 2 months ago. I forgot his name.
So, how are you going to kill Luren?
চলে
No,
আসছে
that's a
তাওসিফ।
Leonin.
হ্যাঁ এটাই তো তোর কাছে তৌসিফ ভাই চলে আইছে
That's a
মারার জন্য
Leonin.
Like,
No,
how do you want
that's
it
a
to be? Like
Leonin.
in the grave under the soil, or like burnt to a death? Which one?
Oh
I mean,
god.
you're
Bro,
soaking
it's a
wet from the
Leonin.
water realm, so probably the fire.
Bro, it's a Leon. Bro, it's a Leonin, not a Leoren.
Why
You
choose-
wish you could kill Leonin.
Why
Leonin,
choose
Leonin, same thing.
why choose
Same
an
shit.
option when you can do all of them?
Why wait for Luren when you have Luren? It will
Purify.
discourage him.
The thing is,
Okay.
he had the chance, but he missed it. He was the one who died. Anyways.
I mean, after killing him, we give the template of his grave.
না
Luren,
তাওসিফ এটা
just change the
মানতে
name.
হবে, হেভেনে চলে গেছি, সো লেম।
So lame, bro.
I came back from heaven, bitch. That's good.
heaven থেকে এবার came back
Yeah.
returned to heaven.
Which person has the ball to come back from heaven to this shit?
না দীপ মানে বুঝতে হবে জেনারেশনাল ট্রমা দিয়ে গেছে ঠিক আছে একজন হ্যাভেনের তো ব্যাক করছে একজন ডেথের কাছে ব্যাক করছে তো লেভেলে কাম
হেল থেকে ব্যাক করা
না বাবু
hell
যদি
থেকে
কোনোদিন
করা মানা যায়, ঠিক আছে?
জেনারেশনাল
Hell থেকে back
ট্রমা
করা মানা যায়, হেভেন থেকে ব্যাক করা লাইক ওয়াই?
করে
মানে হচ্ছে echo of
থেকে
this
back
world।
করে।
আমি আইছি না, আমি তো ডেথ গড থেকে ব্যাক আইছি মারার জন্য রেভেনেন্ট হয়ে আইছি আমি।
না
জেনারেশনাল ট্রমা
ফেরত যাবেন?
তাওসিফ হচ্ছে আমাদের echo, ঠিক আছে, হেভেন রেখে চলে আসছে।
জেনারেশনাল ট্রমা
Anyway,
This shit is too peaceful করে চলে আইছে। I need to throw more arms.
yes,
I am done fighting.
he goes. I am.
I mean, I can fight
Not
books, you know.
হ্যাঁ।
Okay, fine. I am
calm down bro
not
calm down.
in.
Like,
Traveling night.
কি বললো নাম কি বললো মিস করলাম
Zarthrill.
Zarthrill
XAR না ZAR
না
না না এই যে লিখে দিতেছি এই যে লিখে দিছি
Z
You see your party rogue sneaking behind Leonin.
traveling night তারপর
I am a traveling knight of the Lord of the Twin Sun. I came to Bashan on my journey and found that there is a temple to my Lord. So I decided to visit where I learned that there has been spirits not of this world that are causing mischief,
Yeah.
and your willingness to take up the mantle of helping people in the time of need moved me, and I could not sit. So I am here to lend my aid in this matter.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
I believe you were not present here last day when I came.
No,
May I
we
be so bold to assume that you were trying to find out more concrete way of proceeding in this manner.
Yes, we tried, and our trial led to another conclusion. We'll probably head to the ruins.
The old ruins.
yes.
That does make sense. It is a dark place, a prominent place, and it is very suited for use as a point of power if the goal is to summon such dark spirits and bind them.
By the way, Arpan, by one question, how sure were we about this কি বলে যে সিল আমরা যেটা হচ্ছে তোমার টেম্পলের চারপাশে দিছি সিল না তো ব্যারিয়ার
Hmm?
লাইক হাউ শিওর
I
ওয়ার
mean,
উই অ্যাবাউট ইট লাইক মানে কতটা মানে স্পিরিট প্রুফ
it's holy water and with divine magic mixed with it. So it is pretty sure shot,
ওকে
and that is the best information we got from different books and stuff on how to protect a place against this specific spirit. Also, last night you didn't see much of spirits inside the temple, so you assume that it is
does it
working.
does it like work as like hiding the place or like is it directly blocks spirit from entering?
It blocks any evil spirit. It will block it.
Okay.
Other spirits will try to avoid it, but they can pass through. But evil spirits it will block.
Okay.
Other spirit will mostly avoid it because of the mixed in thing of the because the target is a more powerful spirit, so it
Mhm.
creates a bit agitation due to the power, but it does not harm them directly. But evil spirit it is supposed to repel them.
Okay, so I'll go. You said you wish to help us on this turmoil we had on our hand. Do you wish to help us fight the source of the problem, which is at the ruin, or do you wish to stay here and protect the people that are taking shelter here? Both should be very helpful.
I sensed a barrier around the place when I entered last day and today. Seems like it is holding quite well. For the time being, that should be enough to protect them. But it will grow weaker if we don't hurry and make haste of dealing with the problem at its core.
That's certainly true.
It is better to be more prepared when dealing with such people and creatures. They have summoned a powerful spirit to do their bidding. That means they have other tricks up their sleeve.
Well,
Well then,
hmm,
if everyone is done packing and finishing their breakfast journey, let us make our way towards the ruin.
Yes, I am done with the grave.
so yeah, we finish our
You
breakfast.
didn't have to eat breakfast jerky. You were provided with breakfast at the temple.
Well then,
Better.
You guys were
breakfast
eating breakfast when he came. Yes.
is
It
so
was more
just
like
breakfast.
bread and boiled vegetables with the seasoning and stuff.
Well, better than jerky. So yeah,
Yeah.
breakfast. Done eating breakfast. Uh, we will now move out, I guess. Let's get our cart.
As you move out, Zatrin goes, do you have a means of transport? I have means of my own transport. If you don't have any, I can provide you with it.
We do have a cart.
Yes. What do you have? Cart, I assume.
More, no more magical means. I have accumulated some objects of power during my journeys. So some of them are helpful in traveling.
I suppose that would be
Yeah,
faster.
exactly.
Faster than a cart. If it's a horse-drawn cart, yes, then it will be faster than that.
So
Well,
it can take all of us along.
He looks around. Yes, we are altogether 6 people. That should be doable.
7 না নাকি এক্সেভিয়ার ছোট বলে কাজ
ও ব্যাগের মধ্যে ঢুকে দিলে
Xavier,
হয়ে যাবে
Okay, this guy is
Xavier,
gonna die. Did he like indirectly call me small? What the fuck is going on? This guy is gonna die.
আপনারা ইনডাইরেক্টলি স্মল বললে কষ্ট কিন্তু বিগ বললে আবার small. This is
Big
racism.
sounds nice.
And
না 7 জন কি করে? তোমার 6 জনই তো হচ্ছে। তাকে নিয়ে 7 জনই তো হচ্ছে। 8 জন কি
মানে
করে?
তাকে নিয়ে 7 জনে তো সে বললো না টোটাল 6 জন তাই বলছি
ইয়া তোমাদের কথা বলো।
না আমাদের টোটাল 6 জন
হ্যাঁ ওই তো মোট 7 জন
ও বলেছে you guys are 6. So
well, in
well,
that case, I
I
guess
will,
we'll be in your care.
হ্যাঁ
I'll prepare that. But it is better if we do it outside the city. It might, well, cause a bit of panic in the people around.
Well, in that
Well,
case,
then let us-
should we follow right away?
Yes, please.
Okay, we are following the Leonin guy, Zartrin.
Oh,
You travel outside the city limits and come to a more open space.
He's gonna summon an
He
animal or something.
takes out
Yes,
a
giant rock
Takes out a.
this guy is the main villain of this story.
this
I just do it.
about a feet long, what looks like a flute, but without any holes, and uh, it is bent in downwards, almost like a serpentine fashion, and it has the face of the flute, like which remains outward, has this almost draconic looking mouth,
So
and
we have a
he
blue dragon.
takes the flute and blows it. And the sound that comes out of it is not that of music or what you expect from a flute. Rather, what sounds like a shrill cry, a shrill screech, but loud. And for a moment, you think nothing happened.
I look at the sky.
Uh, you see at the distance, there are two small figures in the sky
Ah, yes, of
that are
course.
growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And as they start coming closer, you see these two
Burns.
creatures, huge in size, with these bat-like wings and these serpentine draconic heads.
Wyverns.
They come even closer, and you see the scales of these creatures are this jet black color, but as the light reflects across them, there is like this slight greenish sheen to it as they land on the ground almost, and the scales almost look like that of like a molten metal. You see there are almost two cradles on top of the back of these creatures, and Zarthrin hops on one of their backs and makes a noise with his mouth, almost like a lion roar. And both the wyverns bow down almost near to the ground so that you can climb up.
Why do you have two wyverns? I ask him.
Gift from my god, you can say.
Oh, yes, it did
Two is
say.
better than one.
Yeah, he did say two gods of the two sun. So, makes sense. I'll climb on.
Two is better than one.
I believe it's not two gods of the two sons, one god of two sons.
They are twin gods. They are basically a brother and a sister,
Two gods.
and they are jointly the god of the two sons.
Okay. মানে ও আচ্ছা, so
They are always
লর্ড অফ দ্য টু
হ্যাঁ
সান মানে একই বলে, কিন্তু মানে এন্টিটি হচ্ছে
হ্যাঁ they are
জেমিনির মতো, তাই তো?
দুটো হ্যাঁ তো they are always worshipped together.
Okay.
তোমরা যে টেম্পলে ছিল ওখানে বললাম না প্রথম দিন দুটো মূর্তি আছে, so they are always worshipped together because they are twins. So you climb up on the wyverns, and with a giant flap of wings, the wyvern take to the sky and starts flying eastwards towards the ruins.
So who is flying?
Rifar and I guess Ayano would. So Yinro and the Jedi. Make a Arcana or a Nature check.
Okay. বাহ, আমার 3 দিন যাচ্ছে ব্লাড ডিসিজ আছে।
You're certain.
রোল তো দিয়ে দিলাম।
রিফায়ার রোল করো। হোলি হোলি
ন্যাচারাল 20 আসতে আর ন্যাচারাল 20 আসতে এত সময় লাগবে তাই
হোলি
আমি মোকার মাঝখান দিয়ে কি রোল করছি ওটা?
না আমি দেখতেছিলাম যে
What
সবার
the F?
সবার লেট হচ্ছে নাকি নাকি জাস্ট ওর লেট হচ্ছে।
1D
Yeah.
ফাক নাকি ওটা? কি 1D ফাক?
One day fudge.
বডি ফাজ।
অ্যাকচুয়ালি ফাজ রোল।
হ্যাঁ the fudge roll আছে না একটা এটা ওটা হচ্ছে এটা।
ফাক।
So Rifai, you realize these wyverns are much larger than what wyverns normally are. Wyverns are mostly like slightly bigger than a horse. These are much larger than that.
হিউজ।
You continue down your path and they are quite fast. They are compared to your cart. And as the morning turns into noon, you start seeing the ruins in the distance. You travel through the air with the for most of you the first time you have traveled by air except the ones who can fly and by evening with the thud and the clap the wyverns land at the edges of the ruin. Sarshin gets off his wyvern.
I go, should we take the wyvern and fly to where we have kind of reduced the location where he might be, or should we travel by foot? That would be better.
Should we travel?
In my opinion, traveling by foot would be better. We would not lose the element of surprise. If we ride in wyverns, we would be spotted from long away, and they will have a better chance of intercepting us.
Okay then.
But if you
শোনা যায় না। ও আমিই গেছি গা।
দুটার একটু দূরেই উঠতে হয় দুজনকে, কারণ কি একদম গায়ে গায়ে লেগে তো আর উঠতে পারে না।
একজনের উপরে
So,
আরেকজন?
তা হলেও মোটামুটি 20-25 ফিট তো দূরে উঠতেই হবে, নইলে ডানায় ডানায় ধাক্কা খাবে তো। ওরা নিজেরাই 15 ফিট অ্যাক্রস, উইং স্প্যানই ওদের 15 ফিট।
What if they synchronize their wings?
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Okay. কি হলো?
So, what do you say? He said,
ভিক্টোরিয়া
he like,
So I say let's fly low so we are not spotted from like a long distance, and then maybe like a kilometer away from the city or the ruin we like land
you are
somewhere.
at the edge of the edge of the ruin.
Okay, in that case
The wyverns are fast. You guys reach the edge of the ruin by the end of the day.
okay.
Let's go down.
আচ্ছা
Let's go down.
ও আবার আরেক চ্যানেলে চলে গেল কেন? অ্যাশফোর্ড রিফায়ার সরি বেলরান্দর কোনটা?
Fire তো
যে ওয়াইভান
সব
যে
সব নাম
যে
একসাথে বলে
ওয়াইভান
দিছে।
সে নামার কথা শুনে সে ওয়াইভান থেকে লাভ দিয়েছে। আমরা সবাই এখন ওয়াইভানের উপরে আছি।
ডিসকাউন্ট দিয়ে লাভ দিছে।
সে মিস্ট্রিসের বাইরে গ্রাউন্ডে।
Yeah, so basically
তারপরে নেটওয়ার্ক প্রবলেম দিতেছিল কোন শোনার, এই জন্য সে চেঞ্জ করে আইতেছে।
We hear a splat sound
important
from the
কিছু না,
ground.
so like
We looked up.
after landing outside the city, I'll switch vision to see like if we are being watched over or something through other spirits.
As usual, as you look into the city, there is a ton of spirit there. There is a ample, yeah, কি বলে, propensity of the number of spirits that is present within the city.
And
Everywhere you see is just a different spirit.
And we were quite sure that the problem was at the center of the city, right?
Yeah, that's what was marked. So you
Okay.
assumed that's where we were going.
And how long would it take to go like near the center?
So walking from here to near the center, that would take half a day.
Half a day. Okay.
But
So I guess we will like stealthily enter inside the city, and right before like we are close to the center, when I sense that I should like start being extra stealthy, I will cast pass with the trace from there on.
Okay. This is already evening, by the way. Okay. So today you don't have much of a work time left.
Okay.
Like even on the Wyvern, it took like 6 hours to reach the city.
Mhm.
On cart, it would have taken you like 1.5 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, just camp outside the city for the night, and while also do like reconning through the familiars.
Okay. So are you guys camping outside the city?
Reconnaissance, not like reconnaissance, I guess.
Reconnaissance short form is হচ্ছে recon, same জিনিস.
Oh, acha, okay. So yeah, outside.
Are you guys camping outside the city? Everyone?
Yep.
Yeah. Kill him. I'm gonna kill him when he's sleeping.
What?
He's already on in. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Refire and ignore position. Indro.
Yeah, I'm here.
ওরা সবাই ওয়াইভান থেকে লাভ দিছে। লাইক রিফায়ার লাভ দিছে, একনও দেখছে তার ভাই লাভ দিছে, সেও লাভ দিছে।
Ignore will probably be fine even if he jumps. তার HP দেখছো?
কত 100 ছাড়াইছে?
Yes.
না 100 ছাড়াইনি, কিন্তু তার 7th level 98. That's a
Oh
lot.
my god.
Oh wait. Are we 6 level or 7?
7 level.
7 level.
Yeah. Yes. How are
He
you?
has a lot of HP. তার HP godlike HP.
So like we are taking watch for the night, and
Okay.
I'll be looking
Go
through
ahead and
I will
roll a
going
perception.
yeah. So through moon shadow.
তোমার আর মুনশাডের জন্য আলাদা।
So like how I'm using moon shadow is I am moving it like 100 feet above, and then like keeping a watch inside the city. Like we are at the border
Okay,
of the
got it.
city to, so ওখান থেকে যে inside
Okay.
কি হচ্ছে সেটা দেখতে।
Yeah, so you are using Moonshadow like a watchtower. Got it.
Yes.
আচ্ছা আমরা কি রিসেন্টলি কোনো টাকাটুকু পাইছি কিছু?
11
Nah.
No, we are broke.
11.
and
Okay.
Just kill this Leonin guy and take his money and Wyvern.
কয়টা watch লাগবে? I'll roll for
তিনটে তিনটে ওয়াচ লাগবে টোটাল।
Okay, I will roll one.
What's with the city roll today?
Mine will be shitty. You know, perception.
থার্ড ওয়াচ লিওনিনও নেবে, নিজেই নেবে। সো
Okay, I don't trust you. I'll do it another one.
okay, you can take a watch, it's fine. Okay.
Last was
I'm-
is
I'm
basically
focusing in-
Xavier and Leonin like staring at each other.
So he does not care.
No.
He is taking his watch. He is just looking around. Xavier is just
I am
intently
looking
staring at him. Okay. Are you actually trying to read him? Are you actually trying to get a
Read
read
what?
on?
Inside?
Are you
Yeah, I'll
actually
do it.
trying to get
I just joined. I don't know this guy. You guys are following him. Sure.
Okay, roll
I'll
insight.
take a inside check.
Roll a insight check.
Okay. 14.
14. Okay, where did his stat block go?
Probably going to be 30 or something.
Oh, I have it saved. I forgot. I have it in my thing.
Probably doesn't pass.
Home dream patch, right? There we are.
ভাইয়া গেছি ওখানে পরে দেখবি বাসা যান কে বাসা যান
There we are.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. 14, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
is it
checking
going to
his watch.
backstab me? Okay, good.
He's checking his watch. Yeah.
Okay, don't talk to me.
That was against your insight.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need to know.
হ্যাঁ মানে কি রোল করেছে
Modify.
পারসেপশন রোল করছে who knows কে
Modify.
জানে কি করে
Modify.
কে জানে কত কে জানে আছে কিছু একটা ওকে anyways so
But ও সম্পর্কে like আমরা yeah.
You get the sense that you get the sense that he has noticed you looking at him, but he does not pay any mind to that. Okay. You know that he's a paladin of the twin god, the twin sun god, and he is a roaming paladin. A knight, he said a knight of the twin sun god. He came to the city, got to know that you guys are trying to help someone in a peril, so he just wanted to help.
During our all the conversation he had with our team, I was there, right?
Yes.
Can I make an insight check, like any point where he might have lied or something?
Which
This was
specific one?
overall.
This is for the watch. I would say তুমি যদি ছিলে না তো retrospective insight আমি তোমাকে মারতে দেবো, বাট এই যে আমি যে এইগুলো বললাম কথাগুলো তার মধ্যে কোনটাকে তুমি ইনসাইট চেক করতে চাইছো, কোনটার ট্রুথফুলনেস তুমি জাজ করতে চাইছো, ইউ গেট ওয়ান.
Maybe does he have alternate motive, like why he came to us for or like willingly to help? He's a paladin, probably has, but any other ill intent or anything like that?
So he said that he was moved by your actions and he wanted to help, so you want to insight check that. Okay, roll an insight check. 7.
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Okay. Seems pretty truthful.
Yes, of course. Okay,
Okay.
continue.
The awkward last watch ends as you all wake up, find Xavier sitting in a corner, looking intently at the Leonine
Hello?
paladin,
Hello?
looking intently at Darkseid. হ্যাঁ হ্যালো শোনা যায়
আচ্ছা, যাক শোনা হচ্ছে। আরেকটা
ইয়া
ব্যাপার,
সো ইয়া তুমি
আমরা
তোমরা
আমরা কোথায় আছি এখন?
তোমরা রুইনের এজে এসছো সেদিন সন্ধ্যাবেলায়, তো ওইখানে তোমরা লং রেস্ট নিয়েছো রুইনের এজে ক্যাম্প করে। হ্যাঁ,
আচ্ছা,
নিয়ে এখন পরের দিন সকাল, তোমরা সকালে উঠে দেখছো তোমাদের ওই জার্থ্রিন ওয়াচ নিচে ছিল, আর তোমার এক্সেভিয়ার এক কোনায় বসে একদৃষ্টে জার্থ্রিনের দিকে তাকায় আছে।
okay.
ওকে,
আমরা সবাই এক্সাইটেড দিক তাকায় আছি।
ইয়া তো এক্সেভিয়ার গোটা রাত বসে বসে ইনসাইড চেক মারছে তারে।
By the way, does Zarthin use like a weapon that is visible from outside?
Yeah, he's carrying a glaive.
Glaive, okay.
So in the long rest, I would have asked him if where he was from. No.
Go ahead, we can do a retrospective role play. It's fine. তুমি ছিলে না যদি যখন।
না মানে আপনার যদি বেশি আগায় যায় মানে তাহলে হচ্ছে
না বেশি আগায় নেই, লং রেস্ট শেষ হয়েছে সবে, সো উই ক্যান রেট্রোস্পেক্টিভ রোল প্লে, ইটস ফাইন।
you said you're traveling night, I believe.
Yes, I travel, well, currently across this continent, but I have traveled across multiple.
Yeah, I'm not sneaking out. না না তার আগে লং রেস্টের আগে, not in the night personal talk, no, that's not happening. So yeah, where would you be from, origin, like birthplace?
South Africa.
I was born across the sea.
Across the sea. So
In Al-Zarat.
I see. Have you been in contact with your home place across the sea?
কি বললে? বুঝলাম না।
Are you in contact with your home place across the sea?
Not currently. I have taken a oath of, well, to be not associated with civilization at large, so I don't stay in any civilization. I roam around the wild. That is my journey and my pilgrimage.
Well, I had some thing about. So, yeah. Well, good night to you, and yes, tomorrow morning we have long day. Don't mute, Ranjan.
Yes,
How much do I know about the god he serves?
I mean, you were staying in their temple. You guys just stayed in his god's temple, technically.
ট্রান্সজোনে ঝামেলা দিছে
গেছিলাম।
Okay, so
মানে বাজে একটা অবস্থা।
do we
কিছু তো আজকে প্রবলেম হইতাছে।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ ডিসকর্ড মানে আমরা আজকে সেশন করতেছি তো আজকে ওদের মেইনটেনেন্স হ্যান ত্যান কোড আপডেট
হ্যাঁ সব আজকে হয়েছে। হ্যাঁ এনিওয়েজ
কন্টিনিউ
and from here on stealthily keeping a watch around of our surrounding.
Okay.
I will assist them if needed about where to go because I think I have a rough estimation of the location.
Yeah. And you also previously made a map of the city, so or
Yeah.
the places you traveled through, so that helps. Whoever is leading the journey, actually no, you don't need to because you have a ranger in your party. Okay. So
You need to
I was
make
saying
stealth
survival
check.
check. না আমি সার্ভাইভাল বলতেছিলাম বাট yeah the ranger আছে বাটিতে so you guys can't lose your way. Okay, so yeah, make a stealth check.
Okay. Does she have positive trace?
Not yet. আমরা সেন্টারের কাছাকাছি গেলে তখন
না আমি জিজ্ঞেস করতেছি যে রেঞ্জারের আছে কিনা আপনার তো আছে
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
ইন্দ্র চেক করো।
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
is
স্টিল চেক না
Yes.
আমাদের যাইতে কত সময় লাগবে এস্টিমেটেড
Half a day. So আজকে আফটারনুনে পৌঁছাবে তোমরা। Okay. Xavier, Indro, আয়ানোর রোল, ইন্দ্র রোল করো।
That's Ano.
Okay.
That's mine.
Okay. Somehow the sorcerer is more stealthy. The two casters are more stealthy than the actual people who are supposed to be stealthy. What the hell?
Yeah.
ও কি রোল করতেছি
Stealth.
15 হচ্ছে ইগনোরের আর আম্মা ফোন দিছে
Okay. Okay.
21
কই আসে নাই তো
নার্সেস
তোমাদের কাছে আইছে? ওকে
হ্যাঁ এক্স্যাক্টলি
আমার কাছে আসে নাই। এনিওয়েজ সো ইউ ওই যে এবার আইছে ইউ ট্রাভেল থ্রু দ্য city more or less avoiding the gazes of the roaming spirits, and Dreamwalker kind of guides you to where they are. And by the afternoon, as the sun gradually starts to move westward, you find yourself in front of a ruined building, a bit taller.
So
than the rest of them.
as we were traveling,
Okay.
I want to keep a look out for if I can find any different mineral or metal big enough to use my soul of the soulless, rather than just like the ground or stone. If I have noticed any other
Make a general perception.
in the ruins as we are traveling.
Yes. yeah, make a general perception because this is you like looking around while you are traveling.
Yes. Perception. Woo! Man, I'm so good at perception. That's a natural one.
Oh god. The only things you see are like very old rusted irons that hang from the buildings at different places. Yeah. And they would not be a good fit for, well, erecting a golem.
Yeah.
না অ্যাকচুয়ালি বলো তো টিটেনাস দিবে অ্যাটাক করলে।
Titinus.
যদি 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 সেই গোলেম নিজের পায়ে দাঁড়াতে পারে তাহলে
দ্যাটস ট্রু।
গোলেমের নিজেরই টিটিনাস।
রাস্টেড আয়রন অত ওয়েট নিতে গিয়ে দেখবে ভাইটা পড়ে গেল গোলেম নিয়ে গড়াইতেছে মাটিতে স্টিল অ্যালাইভ বাট ব্রোকেন।
বাট এই মেডিভেল এরা থেকে অনেক লিথাল হবে না? টিটেনাস তো আগে কোনো রেমেডি ছিল না, ছিল?
এখনো নাই টিটেনাসের রেমেডি।
ওটা তো জাস্ট
ভ্যাকসিন ভ্যাকসিন দিয়ে দেয় ব্যাস ওইটুকুই, ওটা রেমেডি না।
ও আচ্ছা।
ইফ ইউ হ্যাঁ মানে যদি ভ্যাকসিন তুমি নিলে না আর যদি ইফ ইউ গেট অ্যাকচুয়ালি টিটেনাস নো ওয়ান ক্যান সেভ ইউ, ইউ জাস্ট ডেড।
টিটেনাস আর ওটা তো ওরকম সিমিলার না যেটা
না what the heck
না ওটা তো জলাতঙ্ক, পানি খাইতে পারে না।
জলাতঙ্ক,
শোনো ল্যাবিস
ওটা আলাদা।
ল্যাবিস তো কুত্তা কামড়াইলে হয় বা র্যাবিড অ্যানিমেল থেকে,
যে কোনো হ্যাঁ মোস্টলি তোমার আসে হচ্ছে ইঁদুর বা ফক্স থেকে।
হ্যাঁ বাট ওটা শুনছিলাম ওটা হয়ে গেলে বলে ওটার আর কিওর নাই, বাট ওটা আগে
হ্যাঁ
না নেই তো।
না ওটার কিওর নাই, ইউ ক্যান কন্ট্রোল ইট বাট ইউ ক্যান্ট কিওর ইট।
ইয়া
তাও লাস্ট পর্যন্ত
ওটা কিছু করা যায় না, মরবে, ওটা কিছু করার নেই, ও তো কিছু করা যায় না। কারণ কি তোমার কি হয় তোমার র্যাবিসে বেসিক্যালি যেটা হয় সেটা হচ্ছে যে জিভের যেটা জিভের নিচের যে পুরো এসোফেগাল ইয়েটা ওটা পুরো প্যারালাইজ হয়ে যায় আর ব্রেনে এফেক্ট করে, সো পাগলের মতো হয়ে যায়, কিছু খেতে পারে না, ওই জন্য জলাতঙ্ক বলে। কারণ কি জল খেতে পারে না কেন না প্যারালাইসিস হয়ে যায় মুখের কাছে, তো যে খেতে গেলে পড়ে যায়। আর টিটেনাসে যেটা হয়, টিটেনাসে হচ্ছে খিচুনি হয় পুরো একদম সেই বেঁকে চুড়ে যাবে মানুষ, যে কারণে ধনুষ টঙ্কার বলে, কারণ কি ধনুকের মতো বেঁকে যায়। টিটেনাস হচ্ছে
মাসেলের ওই যে পাইজম হয়,
এটাও কি ব্রেইনের ঝামেলার কারণে? কারণ ওটা তো লাইক
ওটা হচ্ছে পেরিফেরাল নার্ভাস সিস্টেম,
হ্যাঁ
আর হচ্ছে র্যাবিস হচ্ছে সেন্ট্রাল নার্ভাস সিস্টেম হচ্ছে
সেন্ট্রাল নার্ভাস সিস্টেম। সো তোমার র্যাবিস যেখানে এফেক্ট করে সেটা হচ্ছে তোমার যে হিপোক্যাম্পাস আর হাইপোথ্যালামাস ওইগুলো এফেক্ট করে, যে কারণে তোমার খাওয়া দাওয়া এইগুলোতে প্রবলেম হয় বা তোমার যেগুলো মাসেল কন্ট্রোল সেগুলো চলে যায়। টিটি যেটা করে সেটা হচ্ছে তোমার যে এই যে মাসেলের যে নার্ভ গুলো আছে না, মাসেলে যেগুলো কানেক্ট করে, হ্যাঁ ওই নার্ভ গুলোতে তোমার ওই যে ক্যালসিয়াম ইনফ্লাক্স সব বাড়ায় দেয়, ইয়ে করে, যে কারণে মাসেল গুলো সে আনকন্ট্রোলেবলি এমনি কন্ট্রাক্ট হতে থাকে। এবার মাসেল আনকন্ট্রোলেবলি কন্ট্রাক্ট হলে কি হবে, তোমার যেগুলো তোমার ধরো লাংস এর মাসেল বা হার্টের মাসেল ওগুলো হবে না। তো বেসিক্যালি
ইসে তো র্যাবিস থেকে হয়তো ভাইরাস ব্যাকটেরিয়া যেটাই হোক একটা কিছু একটা থাকে, কিন্তু টিটেনাস তো জাস্ট
ভাইরাস
মেটালের মধ্যে
না, টিটেনাস তো না,
না টিটিনাস তো ভাইরাস, ওটা হচ্ছে আপনার মানে রাস্টে হচ্ছে
ভাইরাস থাকে,
আর ওটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি
না রাস্ট প্রবলেম না,
রাস্টে না। হ্যাঁ আর শুধু রাস্টের জন্য প্রবলেম না, ওটা হচ্ছে রাস্ট কোথায় হয়, রাস্ট হয় ম্যাক্সিমাম নোংরা যেখানে থাকে সেইখানে,
নোংরা যেখানে
টিটেনাসের ভাইরাসটা থাকে হচ্ছে নোংরা জায়গায়। হ্যাঁ
এক কথা হচ্ছে অ্যাসেপ্টিক কন্ডিশনে যদি তোমার কোনো কাট হয়
তাহলে টিটেনাস হতে পারে।
আর আপনার
রাস্টে না হলে হবে।
সব জং ধরা পেরেকে কিন্তু টিটিনাস নাই। হ্যাঁ
তোমার যদি জং ধরা পেরেক স্টেরিলাইজড হয় তাহলে তাতে তোমার টিটেনাস হবে না।
আই মিন ধরো এমন হইলো লাইক সোয়াম্পের মধ্যে যাওয়ার সময় একটা ঘাসে কেটে গেল, ঠিক আছে, তার জন্য তো তাহলে টিটেনাস দেওয়া উচিত, নোংরা ময়লা।
হ্যাঁ নেওয়া উচিত তো।
এই জন্য তো এসে রোড ট্রাফিক অ্যাক্সিডেন্টে কাটাছেঁড়া থাকলে
টিটেনাস দেবে।
এনি সর্ট অফ ব্লিডিং অর কাটাছেঁড়া,
ধুলো কাটাছেঁড়া যেখানে ধুলো ঢুকতে পারে হলেই ব্যাস টিটিন দেওয়া লাগে।
ভাই কালকে আমার অর্থোপেডিক ওয়ার্ড ফাইনাল আছে, কি যে পড়তেছি
ভাই
যাই টিটেনাস শুনে আমার মাথার মধ্যে টেং করে উঠছে, কিছুদিন আগে টিটেনাস পড়ে আসছে লাইব্রেরিতে।
Oh no. Oh god. Okay, anyway, let's continue. অনেক হয়েছে রাসমেল আবার টিটেনাসের গল্প। Uh, okay, so you come in front of this building, which is much taller than the rest and seems a bit more intact. About the area of the building that you see in front of you is like 20 foot wide and about 50-60 foot tall. And it ends in this conical shape at the top, almost like a temple, but it has caved in and broken at many places. The door of the building is closed.
So this is at the center.
This is near the center, yes. And the perception check for Ayano
এবার হচ্ছে আমার
and
ছিল
ignore.
আপনি আছেন তো?
Actually, no. Those who are proficient in survival make a survival check, not perception.
কই প্রাঞ্জল কই? Survival.
The ranger is not
Survive.
proficient as survival.
আমি দিচ্ছি,
You are the one who set the skills. You are the one who is responsible for not giving the rate of survival.
Well, because there's been so many traits for survival, she doesn't need that.
Yeah, that is true. রেঞ্জারদের অটো সার্ভাইভাল এফেক্ট আছে অনেক কিছু, কিন্তু যখন লাগে তখন দ্যাটস থিমেটিক। বাট এনিওয়ে,
Alish, what are we rolling for anyway?
Okay, it's 22.
yeah, 22. Okay, nice. So,
Roll at this time.
ignore. As you look around the place, something catches your eye.
what
The front of the door, about like 20-30 foot in front of the door, the dust is less prominent. It is more clean, as if people have, at least someone have walked here regularly.
Okay.
I point to that place and I go, that place looks regularly used.
It's in the front of the door of this building, about 20-30 feet from the door to about 20-30 feet forward. The place is more cleaner compared to the rest of the place. It's
আচ্ছা, আমার একটু কয়েক মিনিটের জন্য চলে গেছিল তোমার ডিসকর্ড, সো আল আস্ক এ কোশ্চেন। হোয়াট ইজ দ্য লাইক পার্টিকুলার সিগনিফিকেন্স অ্যাবাউট দিস বিল্ডিং? Like,
Is this the like the place where we like within the place where we noted?
it is within the area, yes.
Okay, so
You guys reached there without any survival check because you have a ranger in your party, so you don't need a survival check. You just never lose your path.
and at the center there is like, আচ্ছা ওই ম্যাপটা দেখে আমরা ফলো করছি এখানে। হ্যালো,
Yeah. So you have your magic.
Yes, I'll shroud everyone with কি বলে pass the trace.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone rolls stealth checks.
বেশি ঝামেলা করলে
And
ভিতর থেকে সেশন নাও লাগবে না
and I will use about skills on everyone. So there is also a D4 extra with everyone's skill.
Okay.
That's a lot of calculation.
আমার তো আগের 17-এর সাথে D4 ছিল। ভুলে গেছি।
I don't know, 33.
33. Holy shit.
Uh, 31 for me.
That's 36 for me.
Oh, আমার রোল wait. Here comes the danger.
এই যে লক্কর আসতেছে
না আমাদের এই পার্টি খুবই স্টেলদি
Yeah.
লক্কর
That's a 11 plus the 14. Decent.
Okay. Decent.
D4 রোল করছিস
D4.
D4 add करो हाँ. Possible 18.
Yeah.
Okay, 17. That's good. Okay. Yeah. 33, 31, 29. Yeah. Acta 17 does not be a much. Lower it much. It's fine. Okay. So you stealthily go near the door.
I'll keep an eye out as well.
What?
I'll keep an eye out as well for anything if anything moves around or so.
I'll
Okay,
take
roll a
on
perception.
Ashelia's position.
Perception? Okay, here comes the perception. Not
10.
good.
Okay.
My passive is better than that.
Lol. Yeah, not good either. But what is his perception? Okay, fine.
and as so who are actually taking the breach of the door? So Ignore and anyone else?
Ignore and Zartrin is at the front. Zartrin is also moved to the front as you guys are.
Okay. And as we are getting there towards the door, I'll take this chance. Is there stones I can see mostly, or do I mostly are earth around us?
No, there is broken stone pavement around the building. It is cracked and broken, but you can transform it here.
Okay, so yeah, I'll get stone. So I'll be using the soul of the soulless to erect the golem.
Okay, so
Stealth.
you see, as you guys are moving close, Rifai touch the ground and mutter a chant under his breath as the stone comes to life and it starts forming and rising up in form this humanoid shape of this golem, and almost by his will immediately goes into this crouching position to roll a stealth check for the golem.
Yes.
I will keep a look over the ethereal parts.
Okay,
roll a perception check. Yeah.
ভাই সো আগেও একবার বলছিলাম I said one thing before, but my elven cloak will and dagger of adder, I believe, yes, dagger of the adder will active always. So dagger of adder stays active until I deactivate it. So
ওকে না কিন্তু ঘুমালে অটো ডিঅ্যাক্টিভেট হয়ে যায় যে কোনো জিনিসই সো প্রত্যেক দিন
আমি
তোমাকে
সকালে I'll do
বলে দেব
it.
হ্যাঁ, ওকে,
ওরা আমি
এটা
বলা
বলে
না,
দেবে।
ওরা থাকবে সময় ওরকমই থাকবে, আমি বের করে রাখবো, মানে সকালে উঠে বের করে রাখবো, অসুবিধা নেই।
ওকে, কারণ কি আমার মনে থাকবে না, তোমার ওটা সকালে বলে দেবে তাহলে।
And the Elven cloak stays active as long as I put on the hood. So ওটা আমি
Yes.
ট্রাভেল করার সময় সবসময় হুড অন করা থাকবে, ঠিক আছে? এটা বলে রাখলাম।
ওকে,
ওকে,
এটা হচ্ছে ডিফল্ট সিচুয়েশন, মাথায় না দেওয়া থাকলে ওইটা হচ্ছে তখন বলে দিবে।
হ্যাঁ আমি ওটা সবসময় থাকবে, এই দুটো জিনিস সবসময় থাকবে, আমি যখন বলবো যে এখন বের করতেছি বাইরে করতেছি, বলে রাখবো।
আচ্ছা, স্টোনে ছিল আর ভাই হচ্ছে আপনার ড্যামেজটা হচ্ছে 1d8,
হ্যাঁ,
ড্যামেজটা 1d8, হিট পয়েন্ট হচ্ছে প্লাস প্লাস
ড্রোন হচ্ছে মোস্টলি ট্যাঙ্ক।
হ্যাঁ, সো এটা হচ্ছে আপনার ছিল হচ্ছে হিট পয়েন্ট প্লাস 20 আর আর্মর ক্লাস ছিল প্লাস 20।
ওকে, রোল করছো, স্টেলথ রোল করছো?
হ্যাঁ, সি আমি আইসি হচ্ছে এই জায়গা স্ট্যাট বের করতে, তারপরে মনে হচ্ছে না এটা অ্যানিমেটেড আছে, স্ট্যাটে আছে।
তোমার যেগুলো মেনশন নেই সেগুলো তোমার ওই যে আর্মারের কি বলে অ্যানিমেটেড আর্মার।
By the how big is the house?
So it is from what you can see, the wall in front of you is like 20 foot across, and the top is like about 50-60 foot high.
Okay,
So now that you see, it's not a house as per se. It's more like a ruined temple of some kind.
It's 24 for the golem.
24 for the golem. Okay, holy shit, that's a stealthy fucker golem. Okay, so দেখছে বোধহয় প্লাস কিছু নেই।
না প্লাস কিছু নেই আপনার, 24 না 23, because I cannot give it to the golem কারণ already maxed out people.
Yeah, okay, so 23. Okay, fine. That is fine. Okay, so you go close to the door, Ignore and Zartri, and the door seems to be locked or blocked in some way.
Anyone's good with lockpicking?
You look for Xavier. Xavier is not there. He's already picking the lock.
You go near the door and you try to see a keyhole. There is no keyhole on the door.
So like it's locked from inside?
Yeah,
You can't open it. You tried pushing, pulling, it did not open. It seemed like it is blocked in some way.
Can I find out which way? Like, is it magically blocked or like it's blocked from the inside?
Roll an investigation check.
Also, is there any window?
Anyone helping? Anyone helping?
I'm trying to look different things. So
17.
17. Okay. You get the sense that it is not locked per se, but it is like blocked by a beam or something, like kill dewa.
Okay. So is there any like window or anything?
There was a window at some point, but it has been mostly blocked by stone. You can peep through it, but entering it will require like clearing the stone, which will be a task.
Well, I guess there are small gaps. We can look inside, and one of us can go inside and open it from inside. Do I go, or anyone else wants to teleport inside?
Best if you go.
All right. I'll go look through the small gaps, look inside, and actually, first I will. Can I summon my familiar inside?
You can.
Okay.
If you can see the space, you can see.
Okay, I'll first summon my familiar inside and then look through my familiar. Do
Okay,
I see anything?
it's pretty dark, but with the owl's dark vision, you can see a room which is like 20 foot by 20 foot,
Hmm?
mostly bare bones. There is a remnant of a altar at the farthest end of the room. There are multiple pillars. The few of them have broken down, and the ground is covered in dust.
Okay.
The door is indeed locked with a wooden beam across, which is blocking the path.
I guess that
And
would.
uh, at the top of the roof, where you could see a hole, you can see the light coming through, filtering through, but it is filtering through planks of wood that have been used to block the hole.
Okay. I guess I'll TP inside, Misty Step, and I'll go near the door, and from inside I'll open the door.
You are directly just opening the door. Okay.
Yes.
So you
You're dead.
lift the beam, and as you lift the beam, you hear a pling.
Oh fuck. Forgot to check.
Not your job though, but
You.
anyways.
Not your job, you didn't do it. Great. That's fine.
There seems to be a wire that was attached to the beam.
Hmm. So yeah, open the door. Everyone came in.
You did.
Okay.
Everyone
So-
comes in and sees you did.
You single like almost this shard, like this pin, misses you and hits the side.
No, 3. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you barely dodge, and you are like, okay, I got lucky. And then suddenly you feel something like drop from the top, almost like a liquid. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save. To the Ionis dexterity.
With that poison, purple order poison.
Dex, no proficiency.
গরম তেল পড়বে ওর উপর।
Then
Oh,
Oh yes.
you at the last moment notice this vial falling from the top, and you dodge out of the way. As it falls and cracks, it starts sizzling on the ground, and this pungent smell fills the room.
I walk on the wall and open the door.
Okay, as
He's
he
thinking.
opens the door,
He's thinking these traps are good but miscalculated or something.
as you open the door, all of you smell the pungent smell, and it is tough on your nose. It's like almost burns inside your nose. The smell itself. It is a very strong acid.
Is it covering the whole
Do
entrance?
I-
It is on the ground. It is starting to seep into the ground, and within like a few seconds, it will lose its effectiveness, from what you can guess.
Okay. And does it seem like that tinkering noise that was made? Was it that this thing was falling down, or was it to like announce that someone is entering?
It was the wire that broke when you like pulled the beam. The wire released from the harness, which released both of the mechanism, and that made the sound. But
Okay, okay,
being an empty room, the sound did echo.
okay.
Oh no. Do I see the dart or anything that attacked it or the pierce tried to pierce Remoker?
That went somewhere in the room. It's like a small dart. It's not a big dart.
It's gone.
It's just gone.
Perform poison
I avoided two things.
So in the room, what do you see? Like after entering,
You see an empty room with multiple with four pillars on each side, thick pillars that are supposed to hold up the roof. Three of them are three of the eight pillars are broken, and only half of them exist from the below. There is a semblance of an altar at the furthest end of the room, where there was a statue at some point, but at this point only the statue only remains from below the waist. The rest of the statue is gone. There are the room is covered in dust, and the little light that is filtering through into the room, except from the door that you just opened, is from the cracked roof at the top, where there was a big hole you can see from outside, but it has been blocked with planks of wood. As the pungent smell of the acid goes away, another smell hits your nose, which is that of rotting flesh mixed with this uh, rotting garbage and rotting flesh mixed together. It's a very noxious smell. And
where is it coming from?
as you from the inside, yes, the whole chamber is permeated with the smell. And as you all entered the room, the you felt like the temperature dropped like a few degrees immediately.
Do you offer him see anything to the website?
Roll a survival check, whoever is proficient in it.
By the way,
And whoever is just looking around, roll a perception check.
স্পিরিট গেজের কিন্তু একটা অ্যাবিলিটি ছিল, ঠিক আছে? হ্যালো, সো
এক সেকেন্ড দাঁড়াও আইতেছি।
সো স্পিরিট গেজের একটা অ্যাবিলিটি ছিল,
ওকে বলো।
সেন্সিং স্পিরিট নামে হচ্ছে একটা অ্যাবিলিটি ছিল। সো যদি 0 থেকে 1 সিআর এর হয় তাহলে আমি 30 ফিটের মধ্যে সেন্স করতে পারবো। যত স্ট্রঙ্গার হবে স্পিরিট তত হচ্ছে মানে আশেপাশে থাকলে সেন্স করতে পারবো স্পিরিটটা। যদি সিআর 2 থেকে 4 হয় তাহলে 60 ফিটের মধ্যে সেন্স করতে পারবো। আর সিআর 5 থেকে 8 হলে হচ্ছে 90 ফিটের মধ্যে সেন্স করতে পারবো। আর সিআর 9 থেকে যদি 15 হয় তাহলে হচ্ছে 120 ফিটের মধ্যে যদি কোনো স্পিরিট আসে তাহলে সেন্স করতে পারবো।
Yeah. You don't sense anything yet.
Survival is 15. Perception is 19.
যে কোনো একটা you guys are doing things differently here.
Oh yeah. I'll take the survival. It's okay.
Okay, survival. Okay. Refire perception. Okay. 11 plus anything? No. Dreamwalker, are you rolling a perception?
Yeah, I'm looking into the ethereal. I'm like keeping a watch into the ethereal.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
21.
21. Okay. Okay. Rita, you don't see anything much. You are a bit put off by the strange feeling in this place. Dreamwalker, what you notice immediately as you go into your ethereal side, there are no spirits in the region. Like, it's devoid. While outside, It's like teeming with multiple spirits. Inside this place, there is none. It's like it's strangely barren.
So, do I
And
sense anything that is repelling the spirits? Also,
one
and
second, Shesh Kattada. And as you look through the ethereal side, you see this almost this fog. This permeates the space. This white mist that covers everything in this area.
where is it coming from?
It's just there in the area, and you are just seeing it. But as you see it, as you recognize it, or more like acknowledge it,
Mhm.
it feels like it is permeating into you, and it is starting to make you feel a bit nauseous. You feel sick.
I
Not
switch
enough to
back.
make a constitution saving throw, but it's uncomfortable for you.
So I switch back and try to see like, is it still making me uncomfortable, or when I try to like connect with the spiritual nature of the surrounding, then I get nauseated.
You switch back to your normal vision. The feeling of the nausea and the uncomfortable feeling, it does not go away, but it is not increasing anymore. As you are looking into the spirit realm, it seemed to be constantly escalating.
Okay. And did I see like where it originated from, like any object or anything?
No, it was just there. It almost felt like a effect that is present in this area.
Okay. So like I'll go where the effect is emanating from and try to like
No,
check.
it's not emanating from anything. It's just there. It's like a
Oh,
fog,
okay.
like environmental fog. Euroko.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
something is definitely here that is repelling the normal spirits, and well, I guess we'll have to check if we can find anything.
Okay, now ignore. As you are looking around the place and specifically the ground for any kind of tracks or anything, you see something. You see, even in the low light, you do have dark vision. You see, there are places in the room which are less dustier comparatively to the rest of the room, and near these places, one of few of these places, almost like a line from near the door, you see these dark splotches on the ground, very small splatters.
Scratches.
না
Splotches. So yeah.
Watches.
আমাদের কথা শুনতে হ্যাঁ আপন ভাই আবার একটু রিপিট করে তো প্রাঞ্জল যা বলছে
Yeah, so as you enter the place, or as you look around, you see these like dark splotches on the ground, very small splatters, and there are places which are less dusty than the rest.
Okay.
I will send my moon shadow outside and like on top of the temple or somewhere, and make it keep a watch if anything is getting near the temple.
Okay.
So this room has how many batteries or doors?
So this room seems to be a self-contained room. You don't see any doors. It's like a hall with the altar at the end.
Okay, so can I, as we are all doing something, I will be walking around and I'll be trying to see if there is any hidden entrance or any mechanism existing in this place. I'll be investigating around.
Okay.
I'll
Make an
help him.
investigation check.
Making a
Investigation check.
And I'm helping him like find those like particular things.
This is all happening at the same time. So you are looking in the ethereal plane right about now while he
Oh,
is.
acha, okay.
Okay, 16.
Can is it possible that my golem can take help action?
Yeah, on an investigation roll, I would say no. It is not that sentient.
Okay.
Yeah. Familiar হলে তাও কথা ছিল kind of, but golem making an investigation roll is weird. Helping an investigation. Yeah. So you look around the room. You don't see as such of a hidden entrance or any obvious entrances. But you also notice the same thing as Egnor did, where there are regions of the floor from the door which are like less dusty compared to the rest of the room, and nearby these places almost there is a line of this small splatters, this dark colored thing, something has splattered on them.
Yes, so can I identify what are these actually? The splatters and these kind of the markings that I see of some places are less dusted and what can I learn from this information? Correlating with what I'm looking for or what we are trying to find. Yeah.
So from the places which are less dusty, you get the sense that this is most likely someone walking here, which has resulted in these empty spaces or the less dusty spaces because their feet has removed the dust. And as you go close to these splotches on the ground, there is this hint of irony smell to it. It seems awfully close to blood.
Is it possible to discern like how the splashes came to be? Like was your body dragged from here or killed?
It is not a drag mark. It is not a drag mark. It almost feels like something has just dripped. Like there is a drizzle of this.
Yes.
Like there is like few spots, like very small drizzles here, small drizzles there. It seems like something has dripped this thing.
Yeah. And this dripping and all the marks as I have made through all of this place. Does this correlate with any patterns that it is done intentionally or it just someone just walked around, so if they were wounded it was just that like this? What's more close?
It with a 16, yeah. It does not have a made pattern, so it has definitely not been made in a certain way. But it seems like somebody has carried something that has dropped this through here.
Do I see any object that could be used as a fetish? Like we are looking for fetish.
Yes.
Did I hear fetish?
Roll a
Fetish. Or
roll a investigation check.
Investigation.
Yes.
Bro doesn't even know about the fetish. Does he?
When
what fetish? What fetish?
Investigation.
so when I'm done with the room, I'll go towards the altar and I'll check there if I can find any mechanism or any keys or levers that might lead to
Okay.
any
Done with the
May
what?
God help us.
Roll
Done
a
with the what?
investigation check.
Okay, and altar is on
So 13.
was a god or like
It seems
a god
like that.
I'm doing?
It was of a god, but it is unrecognizable at this one because nothing exists above the waist. The statue is broken down completely.
So that's a 25 around the altar.
Altar. Okay. 13.
Is there any
Dreamwalker.
rooms?
No. It's a
No.
self-contained hall-like thing. Dreamwalker, you look around and the closest thing you can say that maybe the statue, it's a defiled statue.
Okay. Is the statue like removable, like from, like can it be pushed?
No.
Okay. Nothing.
You go close, try pushing. No, nothing. Rifar, you don't see any mechanism as per se, but you notice one thing. At the base of the altar, there is this like where the altar's front face would be. After a rim, there is this slight gap which you can see only if you see it very closely. There is this like slight gap which has dust in it, but less. But you can tell that it's not a surface level gap; it's a quite deep gap, and it's like very tiny, almost like a crack, but it's uniform, almost making a square shape.
So it's not by accident. It is made, right?
It is made, yes.
Yes. I go, brother, Xavier.
Yes. What I need to break?
Not break. Could you take a look here? And I guess if you see anything, Xavier can do the rest. I mean, don't break.
Okay. I will carefully try to look between the gaps.
The gaps
Is
are
it
not
like
enough for you to see
how deep it is?
through. It's quite deep. You can
How
see
deep
like
it is, by the way?
yeah. If you see through it, it's like dark black. So it definitely like is not shallow. It's like deep, goes inside.
Will a coin go through it?
And no, it's like half a millimeter.
Half a millimeter.
Like you can see it when you are close to it.
So nothing inside, brother.
Let me try something. I will. Okay, let me try something actually. I'll bite off a portion of my nail, like a little portion,
Okay.
and I'll cast light on it and throw it inside.
You throw the nail inside it, slides. You can see the light sliding into something and then fall off. Then just vanishes beyond the ledge. Like after like 6-7 inches, it just vanishes beyond.
So there is
There's a gap and
gaps.
that falls.
So
There is a
the
gap
light,
and that
the light is
falls.
light is completely gone, or it seems like it fell somewhere and it's stuck.
It just it fell. You could see it for a few seconds, and then the light just again darkened.
And this is
So it
underneath
fell
the altar.
down below the
deep.
radius of the light.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and light radius is a lot.
This is underneath the altar.
This is at the base of the altar.
Base.
Base of the altar.
So like the altar is like tall, right? So it's on the face, not the face of the altar. Yeah.
Is there some kind of trigger that opens it?
That's what
You
I'm
don't see any
trying to
Is
discern.
there any bookshelves or anything around the statue? Is the statue like rotatable or something?
Do you try to rotate the statue?
I try to check the statue is rotatable or not, or something like that.
Yeah, I was doing
You hold the
investigation
statue
for it, but
Yeah, you hold the statue and try to move it. It does not move. It seems to be set on the altar.
yeah, I do not think there is any. I do not think there were any mechanisms that I could detect.
Can the
Or
altar
maybe
be
some gap.
pushed?
But it's definitely openable.
Is it?
I believe so.
না রিফাত ভাই ফোর্সফুলি পুশ করাও তো একটা মেকানিজম হ্যাঁ মানে ওরকম কোনো গ্যাপ ট্যাপ কিছু নোটিস করিনি
There is a gap. The gap goes like in a square. So
yeah
all around.
Okay, so
that is just there. So
if it's like a square, maybe like pull up, though it would be heavy, I guess.
that can be.
Well, let's try it out. It doesn't hurt to try. Like everyone holds from all sides and try to like pull it out.
Okay.
Pull up, right?
আমি কিছু বলিনি
এখন ভাই কিছু বলছেন? ও আচ্ছা না
আমি কিছু বলিনি
ও আচ্ছা নাভিদ হচ্ছে ফোনে কথা বলে নিক তারপরে কি করতে
আমি বাথরুম গিয়ে আসি 2 মিনিট
ওকে ওকে
কিছু না পাইলে ভাঙ্গে সুরে ঢুকতে হবে। আর জানি শাটার স্পাইক ছিল ও তো ইসে সিস্টারে
হ্যালো
হ্যাঁ দাঁড়া আমি বাথরুম আইতেছি
বাথরুমে
2 মিনিট
আচ্ছা পিসিতে না কানেক্টই হচ্ছে না
কি কানেক্ট হচ্ছে না
পিসিতে ডিসকর্ড প্রবলেম দিতেছে
আমি আমার
সবারই পিসিতে প্রবলেম দিতেছে
বাট আমার এখন আবার ঠিক হয়ে গেছে
আমার
জানি না ওদের পিসি ভার্সনে কিছু প্রবলেম হয়েছে কি ডিসকর্ডের অ্যাপে সেটা হতে পারে
আমার একটা
কইতাম যে গুগল মিটে চলো
আমার একটা গুল্লি দিছে গুল্লি দিয়ে আবার ঠিক হয়ে গেছে ছোটু আর ইগনোর
Okay, I'm back.
So
there is no key or any kind of writing there as well, right Akon bhai?
No, there are like some faded designs, but it's very apparent that it's decorative designs.
So can all of us like pull it up?
Pull it out or up?
Out, I guess.
out or up like so as there
up
is
up there is no space, but you can try to pull it out or maybe push it in. That you can like up there is a rest of the altar.
Trying to like see is there any possible vertical movement?
Vertical there is no movement. As you try to pull it out, it does give a bit, but it seems like it is not supposed to move in that direction. It's not moving properly.
Okay.
Altar.
then